Welcome back to my Let's Build of a haunted house, Dark Ride. And in this episode, I more or less finish off the facade of the house, so you get to sort of see how the house is going to look. And I have to say, I think it's my favorite thing so far that I've built. In fact, I have to say, I think this whole ride is my favorite thing I've built so far in the whole game, because I think it just pushes it a bit extra, pushes the tools a bit further, and I'm getting really comfortable with some of the new ways of using the tools. I think not 100% comfortable with every way of using them, but I definitely have become a lot more accustomed to the controls and how to create cool effects and these kind of things. Today, I have been making the actual Dark Ride, but you don't see that in this video, you see that in the next video. In this video, you just see the finishing of the facade, as well as some parts of the back that will be done, and I create a huge gate that enters, that the people come through to enter into this ride. The gate looks a bit separate from this style because it's so close to the colonial town. The gate is more of a Dutch sort of style, and I've done lots of planting and put some statues around, and basically covering it in grass and grassy areas and these kind of things, just to give it that bit more oomph. But all in all, I'm getting so addicted to just detailing this particular thing, and I'm really I absolutely really love it at the moment. And today, working on the Dark Ride, I've just been getting so excited because everything seems to be working the way I want. It's really a lot of fun. I mean, it's very, very labor intensive. I think I have to create a huge area that you don't see at the moment, and it's going to be all covered in rocks. And as of now, the whole Dark Ride part, I would say, is about 45% complete. So in the next episode, you'll get a good idea about how the Dark Ride will work and how it will look, and it's looking really cool. I don't know. I think it's gonna work. It's gonna work. So I'm excited for that. I've made a part after the roller coaster gets chain lifted. I learned. What it's called, chain lifted up some trees and then dropped down into a rocky cave, so it's not so obvious that you're going uphill. So it has some sort of roller coaster like element, but some Dark Rides have that. They have a sort of drop and that's it, you know. Not all of them, but a few, and that's what I'm going for. And as soon as you drop in, it's all lit up with red and skeletons, and I think it looks like hell, and I'm really excited to make it even more hellish, so to speak. I would kill for some more skeletons and things, some corpses, but you know, at the end of the day, I'm just using what I have to work with, which is skulls and skeletons and stuff. I think I'm gonna make, once you see the Kraken, piles of bones and things, if I can, hopefully. And I'm not sure, because the Kraken, because I can't do terraforming, the Kraken will just come right outside of the floor, so I have to sort of figure out what to do with that, and I think I'm just gonna cover it with a blue tile. I know, I really dislike using tiles the way they're not meant to be used. For instance, I don't like using this blue roof because it doesn't fit, but it's the most Tudor-like shaped roof. So I'm trying to just sort of hopefully feel that people won't see it because they're looking at all sorts of the features of the building and stuff like that. But there is no water in this game, and if there was, I would instantly be using that. So I think I'm going to have to use a blue square for the Kraken to come pop out. So, but if you don't like that idea, or if you have a better idea for me, leave me a comment, because I'm willing to try many different ideas for that. So, but I just don't know. Maybe I make it come out of a pit. I mean, there are several Krakens, you know. Imagine it's hell, so they're all supposed to be demons or something like that. I just wish there was a bit more horror-like things, but all in all, that's quite horrorful. So, you know. And now I'm beginning to add the windows, which I think look fantastic. I changed all the windows to these dark windows, and I think when placed together they look very Tudory, and I was really happy. That's my favorite thing about this house, actually, is the windows look dark and ominous and keep away, woo, these kind of things. So I'm looking forward to the next episode where I can actually start to show you how the Dark Ride elements are going to work and how they're going to be built and these kind of things. It's going to be an exciting episode, so I hope you guys tune in for then. I think I will leave it there because there's not a lot I can say, and I'm just talking about the next episode. As I said, this episode is just finishing off the house and the facades and yada yada yada, and it starts to really take shape in the next two episodes, so it's going to be much more interesting then. So I hope you enjoyed the rest of this episode, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.